So today I've really been thinking about the idea of a calling and a mission on your life. And I want to clarify some things about that, at least from my perspective and what it means to me. I think unless you've experienced a call, it's hard to put in words and describe what it is. But the best thing I can say is it's like a pool, and it's like you have to follow that pulling and that the urging and the visions, things that appear to you. They feel so real. They feel so energized. They even feel safe and secure. It's almost like that's who you are, and the call is just the extension of yourself. So it feels almost natural, but it's like I have to. I have to be. I have to go. I have to do. And so a call, it can be so different for different people, but it's the sense, such a deep knowing inside. And to other people that don't have that deep knowing, they might have concerns or want to give you a list of things you should be worried about or whatever. But when you're in the call, when you're in that energy of the call, you're aware that those things might come up, but you're not controlled by them. You're you're confident that you can deal with them because this call is such a sure thing. You're like, well, of course, I'll be able to handle A, B, and C or whatever when it comes up. There's just a confidence that comes with the call. And other people aren't going to have that confidence of your call. Only you will feel that deep, deep, deep confidence. So I created something for my call, which I'm still interpreting, this conscious shift of the planet that I'm part of. And one of the things it's going to involve is a little mission called Thriving Heart Connections, where I connect with people and in this space of love, really just help hearts thrive and hearts be open. And when I first created this picture, and by the way, I've never been an artist until recently, so that's interesting too. When I was younger, I would mess around a little bit, but really doing this artwork has been a recent thing that kind of came to me in October. I wanted to draw a picture of heart with roots, because I've been saying to myself, I feel like I need to ground my heart. I need to ground these energetic, sensations and who I am somewhere. And so this heart has root structures. And then, the rest just flowed from there. I started with this, and then I was like, thriving is what the word that's come to me about in life, that we should be thriving, not surviving. And then it needs to be bright. And then all of a sudden I was like, it's the sun. And then I wrote this connections, and I started drawing these things around it, and all of a sudden I was like, it needs to be like a water source. And so this picture even just evolved in the calling. It wasn't something where I sat down and I thought, I need to create some kind of artwork and let me think of my options. Nothing like that. When we do that, I feel like I have sat down before with goals and ideas, and you could create so many because our brain is so creative, right? That it overwhelms you. And you don't know you gotta now I gotta feel out which way to go. What are these choices, pros and cons? And a calling is so different. A calling is clear and it's exciting. And it does something to your body. It just kind of revives anything in you that feels asleep. It wakes up, it revives you. So this is part of my calling. And I wanna show you something I created for Liam, and I actually created a document about, I call it Thriving Heart Love Actions. And the idea is, throughout our day, we are love, and we are loving all different ways. Can we, either throughout the day or at the end, reflect upon where we've seen love and kind of celebrate ourselves? I was loving my body by eating that healthy food or by exercising. I was loving my soul by really pursuing that passion for art or music or reading. That was really feeding my soul. Or I was really loving my community when I went out and I helped and I volunteered. There's different ways we can love. And so the ideas I have for this Thriving Heart kind of love action sheet, we're loving your body, your soul, your mind, your home, others, and the community. And for instance, here's in my basement where we do some stuff with Liam every day, activities. I changed his board to Liam's Thriving Heart. And then after these ones, you know, we do a lesson, or we do something he really enjoys, or we do motor movement. We'll put a little dry erase heart and just talk about it by those sentences. And it's just a way to bring more love about in our hearts. And that's really, in a nutshell, what my mission is. It's to help love just reign, just be more prominent. And you know, I've got autism connections, but I also just love people in general. So whether you've got an autistic child or you've got a neurotypical child, I'll probably be able to be a resource for anyone. And that's the mission of love and unity. So it's a calling, and it's something I'm going to answer. And maybe my best explanation to others who might be curious is, I'm called to this. And maybe that's the best we have sometimes for people. So be confident in your call, discover your call, love your call, and share it with others.